Right across the street from the church is Le Deux Magots, which is one of the historic cafes. You'll see it all over Instagram. I personally think it's where posers go, and it's a little overpriced. You can easily go around the corner to Le Bonaparte. There's a million other much more authentic cafes in Paris that you can visit. So you can go, if it's on your bucket list, you know, don't let me stop you, but you are paying a premium to sit there and have some food.
The left bank of Paris is a place of timeless allure, where the very air is infused with a heady mix of passion, creativity, and intellectualism. We're spending the whole day on this side of Paris without ever leaving the left bank. And yes, it's still a full day. This side of the river packs in everything: iconic landmarks, quiet beauty, legendary art, and food that earns its reputation. We'll start the morning on the Seine with the river cruise that gives you the lay of the land before heading straight to the top of the Eiffel Tower with a licensed guide to show you the stories behind the steel. Then, a proper Parisian lunch, the kind that's unhurried, indulgent, and served with a side of people watching. From there, we'll walk it off through Saint-Germain-des-Prés and the Luxembourg Gardens, where Parisians come to read, argue, flirt, and sit under the trees like it's a national sport. In the afternoon, it's world-class art at the Musée d'Orsay. Think Monet, Van Gogh, and a clock tower view that just might outshine the paintings. And we'll wrap it all up with dinner at one of the best spots to eat on the left bank.
This is what it's about.
One day, one riverbank, all of Paris in spirit. Let's do this.
I'm Angel Castellanos, the tour guide, and today we're exploring all the top things to do here in Paris, right on the left bank. Santé.
Paris is in northern France and has been the capital of the country for centuries. Paris has two major airports, Charles de Gaulle and Orly. CDG has more international flights coming in with over 70 million passengers each year. Orly is smaller, but closer to the city. Getting to central Paris from Charles de Gaulle is quite easy, and there are several options to choose from. The most convenient and quickest option is to take the RER-B train, which runs from CDG Airport to the city center in about 35 minutes and stops at several key stations in the city, including Saint-Michel-Notre-Dame and Luxembourg on the left bank. Another option is to take the taxi, which will take you directly to your destination, but can be more expensive. To get to the left bank by taxi, it'll cost you 65 euros. It's a flat rate that is posted, so beware of scammers. If you're already in Europe, you can also easily reach Paris by train. Paris has 6 major train stations, including Gare du Nord, which is the busiest station in Europe and serves as the arrival and departure point for trains from London, Brussels, and Amsterdam. Paris is divided into 20 districts, known as arrondissements, that spiral out from the center. The River Seine cuts through the heart of the city, with several of Paris's most famous bridges, such as the Pont Neuf and Pont des Arts, spanning its waters. The river divides the city into two halves, often referred to as the right and left bank. The Latin Quarter and Saint-Germain-des-Prés make up the 5th and 6th arrondissement, located on the left bank. The 7th is the home to the Eiffel Tower. Getting around Paris is easy. Paris's public transportation system is fast, inexpensive, and efficient. If you're sticking to the left bank of Paris, like we are today, the area is mostly walkable, but visitors can use public transportation to connect the dots for big distances. The bus network in Paris is extensive and buses run frequently. Key routes like bus number 69 run from the Bastille all the way to the Eiffel Tower, stopping at major sites along the way. With over 300 stations and frequent trains, the Paris Metro is one of the fastest and most convenient ways to get around the city.
Right, Paris is a massive city and there's lots of different ways to get around, but my favorite way is to use the metro because it's inexpensive and very efficient. The trains are frequent and they're very fast.
Paper tickets are becoming a thing of the past, and you can now skip automated machines altogether with a Navigo card, which is available on most smartphones. Then you can easily purchase tickets on your device. At the stations, you can tap like a local and use your Navigo card on your device.
Efficiency.
We created the perfect route and plan to get you from A to Z. Check out our guidebook with great information on maximizing your time and increasing your fun in the links in the description below. If you like what you see so far, hook me up with a like and subscribe so we can keep bringing you great content.
I'm on the Pont des Arts here in Paris, which connects the Louvre to the Institut Français, and this is the very first metal bridge in Paris. You might remember it as the famous lock bridge, and this whole bridge used to be filled with locks. The French government did away with that. It's now just a really cool pedestrian bridge, and I'm taking it to walk over to the left bank. Fun fact, this is not the original Love Lock Bridge. If you go to our website, check the link in the description below, you'll see a great article, and that, my friends, es interesante. So, I met my tour group, gonna do a little Eiffel Tower tour sesh, but first we're going on the boat, so follow me. So made things easy for myself by booking the Eiffel Tower tour, which includes a river cruise right on the Seine. And the bonus part, which I didn't know about, is you get to exchange your tickets for a glass of champagne, which you know I'm going to be doing a little bit later.
The Eiffel Tower is located in central Paris in the 7th arrondissement, right on the Seine River. From the Orsay Museum, it's a 15-minute train ride, a 25-minute bus ride, or a 30-minute stroll right along the river. From the Louvre Museum, you can plan on 30 minutes via public transportation. From the Notre Dame Cathedral, it's a 20-minute train ride via the RERC train. It is a 10-minute walk from several metro stations to the Eiffel Tower. The extensive network of buses actually gets you closer. Check your favorite transportation app for specific routes and details. Almost 7 million people visit the iconic mega monument every single year. Since the Olympics, that number is only going to increase, so you want to book your ticket or tour in advance to avoid long lines, wasted time, and disappointment. And spoiler alert, the official Eiffel Tower website is notoriously difficult to use, so stay tuned on how to get tickets and tours. The Eiffel Tower is open every day of the year from 9:30 a.m. to almost midnight, and then past midnight in the summer. The method of ticket purchase dictates whether you'll access the monument via an elevator or the stairs, and also determines which specific floor you'll reach. Tickets to the summit, which is the highest floor, sell out months in advance. There are 2 entrances into the gardens to reach the Eiffel Tower's esplanade. You'll pass through the first security checks at these entrances, and they also give you a chance to explore the recently landscaped gardens. To save on some time, use entrance number 2, which is often less crowded.
Eiffel Tower time, baby. So there's 2 security checks when you're going through the Eiffel Tower. One is a very simple metal detector, and the other one is more of an airport-style X-ray where you have to put your bags in through an X-ray machine.
There are a variety of items not allowed past security. Avoid bringing large bags and luggage as they are not allowed, and there is no bag check or left luggage office. There are 3 observation platforms on the Eiffel Tower. The highest platform is called the Summit and is 900 feet high and only reachable by elevator. There are no direct elevators to the summit, as you will first take a ride to the 2nd level. The 2nd level, which is my personal favorite, is reachable by elevator or stairs. This is where the prestigious Michelin-starred restaurant Jules Verne is located. The first platform is 360 stairs from the ground or a short elevator ride. There are toilets and observation platforms on each level. Your ticket will determine how you access and which level you can reach.
And over on the right side, you see people who have regular elevator-only tickets. And then over on the left side is the skip the line area, which we're a part of. So we're gonna skip the line and go right on in because it says 6:30 right there.
A visit to the Eiffel Tower is included in our Paris in a Day tour. For various tour and ticket options, check out our website for more information in the description below.
A good option for lunch if you're on the left bank, especially if you're visiting the Orsay Museum, is to come to Les Antiquaires. This is a classic French cafe, brown wooden interiors. It's such a vibe. It's full of French people. You should definitely book a table for lunch here. We're gonna try some classic French dishes, and I'm so hungry. I can't wait to show you this.
Another good option near the Orsay Museum is La Palette, a beloved spot for locals and tourists. The outdoor terrace, with its traditional green chairs and bustling vibe, is ideal for people watching while sipping a glass of wine. Inside, the decor is rustic and cozy.
This is where I like to come. I like to bring friends here. It's a classic traditional cafe, so chill. What I love about this place is that it's over 100 years old and they're still serving traditional French dishes like quiche with a salad, and then the croque monsieur, which is the king of all grilled cheese sandwiches. It's cheese that's been, toasted very nicely with a bechamel underneath and a piece of ham. Can't get better than that. Chef's kiss. One of the classic neighborhoods in Paris that you have to check out, especially when you're on the left bank, is the 6th arrondissement, Saint-Germain-des-Prés.
This neighborhood is likely the Paris of your travel dreams. Every moment here is infused with the magic of Parisian life. The charming cafes, art galleries, and bookshops that line the streets are a testament to the district's intellectual legacy.
And one of the key attractions is the oldest church in Paris, and we're gonna check that out right now.
The original church was founded in 543 AD by the king, and a monastery was also built. In 1014, the church and the monastery were largely destroyed by fire. The church was rebuilt, and what we see today dates from 1163 AD. The interior of the Église de Saint-Germain-des-Prés features a mix of architectural styles from different periods in history, including Gothic, Baroque, and Renaissance.
Not a lot of churches still have medieval paintings like this or are painted in the original way, but this one is.
The painted interior is unique because not all Gothic churches in Paris are painted. It's a reminder that the Gothic churches were indeed painted, providing much needed color in a dark medieval world.
Now we're headed to a very cool place to hang out on the left bank. Probably one of the most beautiful open spaces in Paris.
The Latin Quarter is next to Saint-Germain-des-Prés on the left bank, and it's a vibrant bohemian neighborhood famous for its lively student atmosphere, charming cafes, and historic landmarks like the Jardin de Luxembourg. If you're looking to escape the business of Paris, then head to the Jardin de Luxembourg. The lush gardens, ornate fountains, and scenic pathways offer a complete escape and an oasis from the city around you.
All right, this is what I'm talking about, man. This is life in Paris. Sitting down in a beautiful garden, chillaxing, enjoying the beauty of one of the most beautiful cities in the whole world. That's one element that Paris has that not a lot of cities have. It's just a beautiful city to be present in. And if you're just looking to relax, come to Jardin de Luxembourg here on the left bank, chilling.
Paris has a thing for beauty, and the Musée d'Orsay is proof that it's not just showing off. Housed in a train station that looks like it was built by gods who'd like to travel in style, this place punches way above its weight. It's where we pick up where the Louvre leaves off. The kings and saints are behind us. Now it's revolution, obsession, and the use of light. The Musée d'Orsay holds the greatest concentration of Impressionist and Post-Impressionist paintings on Earth. Forget sterile white walls. This is where you come face to face with raw, electric genius. Van Gogh's madness, Monet's light, Degas' dancers caught mid-movement like ghosts who never left us. Is it worth it? Absolutely. Skip it, and you've skipped one of the city's most honest love letters to art.
We're gonna have a classic Parisian experience here on the left bank in the 6th arrondissement. I'm at Huguette, which is one of my favorite places to eat. They serve the typical oysters and shrimp, lots of seafood. They have other dishes as well, but if you love seafood as much as I do, you gotta check this place out. Beautiful, slightly sweet, super fresh. This is what I'm talking about. For our main, we have grilled octopus with these beautifully whipped potatoes. I mean, I wish you could smell this. This is just charred perfectly. So look at how beautiful that is. This is just making me hungry. Well, that concludes an epic day right here in Paris. We saw Saint-Germain-des-Prés, had some incredible food, and of course, had to spend time on the mega monument of the Eiffel Tower. I'm Angel Castellanos for the tour guide. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and ring that bell so you can find our next video. Happy travels.